Welcome to Forward Facing.
I'm Andee Hastings.
I'm Mali Shadmehry,
We are the founding partners of Hastings Shadmehry Family Law,
an Atlanta-based law firm with a deep commitment to our clients, our community, and our team, whom we call the Wolfpack.
We are lawyers
We are also business owners,
partners,
bosses,
and best friends. Every day we work towards self-growth and mutual development.
Our 4 decades of combined experience gives us a distinct perspective on work, business, and how to navigate some of life's toughest situations.
We want to pass on what we have learned, introduce you to like-minded guests, and share our philosophies on staying positive and moving forward.
Forward Facing is your invitation to evolve. Hello, Mali Shadmehry here, and I am with my beautiful and amazing co-host, Andee Hastings, and we are coming at you for the first episode of Forward Facing, your inspiration to evolve. Hello, guys.
Welcome.
As you can see, we've got a new face to the show. We wanted to have this episode with you guys to kind of reintroduce ourselves if you're new joining. Although you'll still be able to see all of our old podcast episodes as Hastings Shadmehry. They're still out there connected with this one if you follow us. But a reintroduction of us and what to expect in this new evolution of us, the podcast, our firm. We're so excited to share that with you guys. And we just felt that we could level up what we were bringing to the table. We thought we experienced so many things that we want to share with you guys, so many incredible people. We'll talk to you about that today. We wanted to broaden the horizon to be more forward-facing with you, evolution-based, and we're going to get into all that today and in our future episodes together. But before we do, Andee and I wanted to check in with you, catch you up on what's been going on. So yeah, Andee, tell us what is going on in your world and what's new?
Well, you know what? It's blessedly consistent right now, I would say.
Love it.
We're in the winter, and so things are a little quieter at home, which I'm very grateful for. But same things, been working out with my trainer. Thanks to my bestie / law partner here. She's infectious that way. And, just staying true to that. And, of course, work is a little bit crazy because we're after the holidays. And, people usually try to hold on for the holidays. And we've got some new faces.
That's right.
Which is really exciting.
You've gotten a new dog somewhere in the mix.
You're right. So that is new. Yes. We went to a friend's book signing at a brew pub and walked away adopting a dog.
Yep.
And nobody's surprised about that knows us. So she's perfect. And she comes to the office. So
I love it. Her name's Bridget. We call her Gigi. She's adorable. She's like tiny, looks like a miniature black lab kind of. And she and my Frenchie Nixie are best friends. We call them Girl Scouts. They just run around and just like they're a little tidal wave through the office. It is too cute. And they're both have these beautiful black coats.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Too fun.
What about you? What's been going on with you?
So if you're just getting to know us, Andee and I have been teammates for the past 7 years or so. And I started as her associate attorney. We built a partnership over time and the firm grew and evolved into what it is today as Hastings Shadmehry. We formed Hastings Shadmehry formally about 3 years ago. And, we started the Hastings Shadmehry Show a couple years ago. And Andee and I have been working in the marketing team here. We've been working very hard to restructure what we envision. It's really exciting to come to you guys now and be able to give you a new life update, tell you what we've been doing since Hastings Shadmehry Show has kind of evolved into this. We've grown the firm. We have 10 going on 11 lawyers right now. We've got lots of new young lawyers coming from law schools wanting to meet with us and working on developing internship programs and things like that. I do have a handful of cases that I'm really supervising and parenting along, and I'm really enjoying those. I have a big trial coming up in February, so by the time this airs, then I will probably either have already done this trial or I'll be in trial the day it
Right,
launches.
that's right.
So I'll have to update you guys when that's complete. But this one is just one of our babies. It's a transformational case in that Andee and I have had this case since 2021, and the case itself's been pending since 2018. It's going to be a doozy, a few-day trial, and to kind of see a client from 2021 all the way to where we are now is pretty incredible. So I think that's kind of in keeping with my 2025, going through a lot of transformations. So busy on the work front, training new lawyers, getting to know my new lawyers, and really see my teams thrive. And I've been bodybuilding. I competed twice last year. That was my first time competing and had such a blast.
And was incredible. Y'all have no idea what an absolute champion you're looking at right now.
No, thank you. Having Andee there was such a fun part of it. And it really helped me grow as a woman. Just mental strength and accountability and being sensitive to everything around me and how it impacts me, who I surround myself with. But everything's really good. We're cruising, I feel.
I think so too.
So we wanted to just talk to you guys a little bit about what to expect on this podcast and how we got here and why. So we're just going to cover why did we change from Hastings Shadmehry Show to this. So Andee, any thoughts there?
Well, forward-facing, that's actually a phrase that Mali uses all the time. We want to be forward-facing instead of backward-looking. And it literally, we were just talking about different things we want to focus on and branch out. And it literally came up in the middle of the thought process like, well, it's forward-facing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was like a magical moment. We were like, oh, duh, this is it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so it's just looking at, we do this with our clients every day. We do it with ourselves, like Mali has just been talking about. And so we wanted to bring a lot of that into this with you guys because there's so much that goes on and we have a lot to share and hopefully that y'all will enjoy it and come along for the ride. But it's about family law, but it's also about wellness and spiritual wellness. And we're going to have amazing guests.
That's right.
And I cannot wait for you to get to meet some of the people that we're going to bring on because we're branching out in a lot of different ways. And I think it's really exciting. We've been working on this for a long time.
Probably about a year.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's a process, okay? To all these professional podcasters out there, oh my gosh. And thankfully we have the best director of marketing and marketing team here, Ned, Mabel, everybody that works on marketing with us. I don't know how people do this, but that's why it's taken a little while since our primary area of expertise and work is family law.
Right, right.
Yeah, and so I would add, it started to feel like we outgrew the Hastings Shadmehry Show. Yeah. And we were only addressing family law topics. So rest assured, that's going to continue. We're going to keep bringing family law issues to the table, experiences from our cases, advice for you. We're going to be bringing on experts in the area of family law. So that's not going to change. That's going to continue. But we wanted to broaden the horizon to be able to offer more stories from us and other guests that come from other areas. They may touch on family law, but they're all going to be under the same sort of umbrella of being forward-facing, evolution-based. This is a concept that is rampant throughout the culture at our firm. Mm-hmm. If you're a client, our goal as family law attorneys is to create a new future for you and do so responsibly. We are a piece of your chapter to help you build a new future. Therefore, it's very important for all of us on your legal team, for you as a client, to be fixated on what do I want and how am I going to get there rather than continuing to dwell on the past. We have to understand the past. We obviously have to talk about everything that's happened, and we're not trying to invalidate that. But you have to be able to take that and be an alchemist. You have to turn that into something else in life so that you can continue to evolve. And that's what we're all about. So we have it with clients, with cases. We have it with us as leaders and employees about what do I need to do to keep coming to the table to learn from my mistakes, keep improving, keep growing. The sky's the limit. And we need more of that in this world, that we're all capable of that. And I think that it is so powerful, the words that we hear, The people we expose ourselves to, our brains are constantly seeking information, and they're constantly scanning for danger in the world. That's how we are built biologically. And at a cellular level, therefore, it is important to surround ourselves by people that help bring the positivity and help us envision a new, bright future. So for us, it's very important that we're molding our employees here around that, not only our clients, but our people here. So we're going to be speaking to some of that entrepreneurship, building a business, leadership, the ups and downs of doing that, and the crazy stories that we have. We, of course, Andee and I have interests in physical wellness, spiritual wellness, and growth. So we would like to be able to hit on those issues. Every issue that we're going to bring to the table will touch you as a family law litigant or client, or maybe you have someone going through a family law issue in their life. Everything we're going to talk about is meant to support you, to bring a positive atmosphere to you, to the world, and to expose you to great new ways of thinking. We have a fun guest coming soon. I'm going to save that. So I'm not going to do a spoiler. I think that kind of covers why we changed. And so long to the Hastings Shadmehry Show. We loved you. You were great, but we evolved. We kept it moving, right?
Exactly.
So we wanted to talk to you a little bit about what to expect about us if you don't know us, and moving forward, what makes this podcast a little bit different. First, we're going to continue with audio and video, right?
Absolutely.
Yep, and I think you'll have fun getting to meet our guests in that regard, too. Of course, you can see our new beautiful sign. Also, later this year, we're going to be moving to a new podcast studio. Our firm has expanded. She has grown, and we are about to take over a lot more office space, and in that space will be a full studio, so you may see some changes there. We are going to have a website that will launch here by the time this podcast launches. The website will be active, and new social media as well for this, so you're going to see us there. We'll want you to follow us, but in general, I think really what sets us apart and what's going to be different in this podcast than any other one is me and Andee and our relationship and our ability to be vulnerable with you, be authentic, and that we are vetting and bringing other guests to the table who fit in with these philosophies. Don't you think, Andee?
Absolutely. And like you said, our relationship has evolved, and it's every relationship that you're in. And if you're going through a family law situation, you know that. Going through life, you know that. And so you get to live with us through that ongoing evolution. And, not only are we partners, we're best friends, and we have all kinds of ridiculous things that come flying out of our mouths at any given time.
Yes.
Half the time I'm like, oh man, I wish that was recorded because we'll never get that back.
Right.
So I think that our relationship is special.
Yeah.
And it helps us to share these kinds of experiences through what I believe is a unique lens.
Mm-hmm. And something else that we want to bring to the table throughout what we give to you guys in our content is an exposure to our core values here at Hastings Shadmehry. So what are they? What are our core values, Andee? Let me quiz her. Pop quiz. Not gonna lie, y'all can see we have cards here, okay? But we do know them. Look, trial attorneys, we can go on the fly, but we always have an outline in front of us too. That's what we do.
Absolutely. I was a Girl Scout.
I don't remember that. I forgot you were a Girl Scout.
Oh, yeah.
Did you have to sell cookies?
Yes,
Oh,
and actually
my-
did. My parents did not take a sheet to their jobs.
Oh my God.
Yes. Anyway.
That's hysterical. And we would have killed it if we would have been in the same Girl Scout troop on those cookies. It would have been a business at 7 years old.
Well, you're talking to the girl who would create a carnival in her own backyard and charge her neighbor friends. So
She did
you're
that.
not wrong.
She would charge kids to come play at the carnivals that she would build in her backyard, which consisted of like plywood sitting on top of wheels from a rolly chair, and they would roll down.
Roll down the hill. It's so dangerous.
Insane. And meanwhile, I was making handmade bracelets and trying to sell them to people in my neighborhood, and also picking the weeds that have little baby onions on them and walking around to people's houses and trying to sell them to people about, hey, I have fresh grown onions.
I don't know why that makes me laugh so hard.
In a
every single
wagon,
time.
pulling them around. And like when we would do it, we'd be leaving their driveway after this unsolicited sales of weed onions in the neighborhood. We would also check under their gutters for if they had any toads or salamanders. So, got to kill two birds with one stone, doing sales and trying to catch reptiles. So if that tells you anything about us and our entrepreneurial spirits from a young age,
Toads and salamanders.
you got to do it.
I mean, apparently.
And it was always those black salamanders with white freckles. And I swear I don't know where those went. I don't know if they went extinct here. Haven't seen one since those days. So message us if you've seen them.
If you know.
I'd love to know.
We would love to know. I would love to know.
Oh, my God.
Okay,
back to it. Core values, let's go.
Values. Okay. Unequivocal excellence, of course, is one of our 4 core values, and it is what it sounds like. We, always strive to do our very best. We work extremely hard to protect our clients. We're not people who, in anything that we do, clearly,
That's right,
are going to just show up and half-ass.
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, clearly we're not going to half-ass.
No, it's kind of baked into our DNA, I think.
Yeah. And so having the ability to connect with you guys on a regular basis, it helps hold us accountable too. And one thing Andee and I say a lot is how you do anything is how you do everything. And again, who you expose yourself to and the content that you are consuming is going to affect your habits, your accountability, whether you realize it or not, because we're so sensitive. And so we wanted to be very careful to make sure that what we're bringing you contributes to this notion of unequivocal excellence, bringing excellent things because it matters to the world. Our second core value is humble confidence, being able to come to the table with humility, handle really big things, and do so responsibly without this aura of entitlement. It's one thing to celebrate success, but it's another to take it for granted. And we want to celebrate things with you guys, but also showcase examples of humble confidence. The guest you're going to see next, oh my God, he'll be the epitome of humble confidence. Can't wait for y'all to hear his story. So we're going to bring inspiring stories to the table, especially through guests who've been through some things in their life and who are out there making a difference in the world, growing from their experiences. Again, being an alchemist, using what you've been through to go create something better for yourself, for the world. So that's our humble confidence approach. What's our third one?
Seize the whole.
Mm-hmm.
And in our firm and in our culture, it's about understanding how important every contributor, every piece of the puzzle is to forming the whole, and always keeping that understanding, like the broader lens. And when it comes to the podcast, it's part of it is looking beyond just legal issues, like we've talked about, that we're going to be investigating and exploring and telling stories that we're interested in and that we think you'll be interested in too, and guests that we think you're going to love. I can't even say it without smiling.
Yeah.
So.
Totally agree. Our last core value, and by the way, these are core values of our firm, the Hastings Shadmehry firm. So these are things that our employees, our staff, I want to use the word Wolfpack. That's what we are. We are a Wolfpack here. That's not ever going to change. And these core values are things we talk about in this office literally daily. So it feels very special to get to share that with the world as well. And our last core value is one of the most important. It's vulnerable trust. It is being real, addressing the things that hurt or that are scary, telling you the stories that we've experienced that required our own vulnerabilities to need to be showcased, how we've overcome our demons about addressing vulnerability, and again, bringing guests who can tell their stories to hopefully bring you some peace and knowledge, and share how vulnerability is missing in the world, and that we all need to feel like we have a safe place to be able to express ourselves. So we want to do that with you. We want to have your trust, whether you're a client, you're a viewer, a listener, a colleague, a hater, whoever you are. We want to be vulnerable with you and meet you where you're at, but also share with you our philosophies and that we are just human as well. and that every day's a learning experience, and we're all doing this together. We're on this earth one time in this lifetime, and why wouldn't we want to try to make it the best experience possible and keep pushing to greater heights and better possibilities? And vulnerability is oftentimes one of the biggest hindrances.
Absolutely.
For all of us, myself included, every single day issue is there. So I think it's an exciting concept, and one we are excited to keep sharing with you guys. So
can't wait.
And also, we want to keep you guys involved with ongoing Wolfpack stories, what's been going on in the firm. You'll still be meeting our attorneys and other employees who work here and want to share their stories with you. They're going to be joining us, so you'll continue to kind of feel like you got a behind-the-scenes look of what on earth goes on at this firm because, oh, my Lord, let me tell you, it is never a dull moment here.
Toads and salamanders.
Never a dull moment at this office. We've got dogs running around. We've got lawyers running around, paralegals, marketing people, finance people, ops people, and everybody, I'm so excited to admit, brings all of these core values to the table.
They truly do.
They do. And everybody has their own different ways they do it. So excited for you to get to continue to connect with our people and meet the Wolfpack. See what it's like over here.
Yeah.
So we want to kind of wrap things up today by starting a new segment to our podcast. And this is every episode, Andee and I are going to check in with you to hold ourselves accountable and also just celebrate whatever's going on in our lives. How have she and I evolved since we've last had an episode? So I'm going to go there. So Andee, can you tell us in the past couple weeks, let's say, how do you think that you've evolved, if any?
I think that something that's been very present in my mind and that I've been working really hard on, and I try to keep it present and work hard on it all the time, but is just always reminding myself that we're all facing challenges every single day, and always try to assume the best of intentions in people in your life, no matter who you come across, whether or not it's in traffic or somebody you work with or in your close personal relationships. And it's something we talk about a lot. The stories you tell yourself is how you wire your own brain. And I'm just very plugged into that right now.
Love that.
What about you?
For me, one area I've evolved, I've really been investing in just growing more as a leader, working with a couple new lawyers, getting to know their strengths, having good intentions and assumptions when working together, learning communication styles, and approaching challenges with grace and love, and trying to keep the environment in a positive place. Been working hard on that. Been reading the 5 levels of leadership and really enjoying that. So that's how I've evolved in the past couple weeks. So I'll report back how those things are going. Hopefully I'll share more with you about the 5 levels of leadership when I'm done reading it.
I want to read it after you.
Okay. Highly recommend.
Report.
So yeah, that's what we have for you today. Please like and subscribe. You can find us on all of our socials, on our website. If you follow us on Hastings Shadmehry already, we'll still be there. It's just going to change into forward-facing, right, Ned? Ned said so. Maybe he'll be on an episode this year too, so you can meet the elusive Ned. So follow us. Thank you for being on the journey with us. And this is officially it. The first episode of Forward Facing, where we are your inspiration to evolve. We'll see you next time.
See you next time.
If you enjoyed this podcast, please like, subscribe, and share. We would love to hear your thoughts. Leave us a comment or email us at podcast@hsfamilylaw.com. And be sure to come find us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and at our website, forwardfacing.com.
Forward Facing is a production of Hastings Shadmehry Family Law and 1066 Productions. It is produced and edited by Ned Hastings.